Meet Methuselah, the world's oldest living tree, standing proudly in California's White Mountains. This bristlecone pine is over 4,800 years old, older than the pyramids. Its twisted, gnarled appearance tells a story of resilience and survival through millennia of harsh conditions. Imagine a place so quiet, you can hear your heartbeat and even your bones moving. That's the reality inside the anechoic chamber at Orfield Labs in Minnesota, the quietest place on Earth. It absorbs 99.99% of sound, and no one can stand it for more than 45 minutes without going a little crazy. Silence really can be deafening. Our first stop takes us to the small town of Longyearbyen, located on the Norwegian island of Svalbard. Here's the crazy part. Dying is illegal. Due to permafrost, bodies don't decompose, so burials have been banned for over 70 years. If you're terminally ill, you're flown to the mainland to live out your final days. It's the only place on Earth where living is mandatory. You've probably heard that lightning never strikes the same place twice, but that's a myth. In fact, one of the most lightning-prone places in the world is the Catatumbo River in Venezuela, where lightning strikes up to 260 times per hour during peak season. It's known as the Lighthouse of Maracaibo and can be seen from hundreds of miles away. Deep beneath the ground in Colombia lies a stunning cathedral made entirely of salt. The Salt Cathedral of Zipaquira is carved out of a former salt mine and features intricate sculptures, massive pillars, and a 16-foot cross, all made of salt. It's a breathtaking blend of history, faith, and geology. Imagine, you're out in space, floating among the stars. Pretty cool, huh? Hold that thought. Did you know the silence out there is deafening? That's right, our favorite nursery rhyme, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, would fall on deaf ears. The shocking truth is, space is totally silent. It's because sound, my friends, needs a medium to travel, like air or water. But space is a vacuum, as if we needed more proof that silence is golden. So next time you wish upon a star, just remember it's giving you the cold, silent treatment. In Yorkshire, England, there's a special type of rhubarb that grows so fast you can actually hear it. Farmers work in dark sheds to encourage rapid growth, and the cracking sounds of the stalks growing can be heard echoing through the sheds, a truly strange but real phenomenon. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Ever looked up at the clouds and thought they looked light and fluffy? Well, think again. The average cumulus cloud weighs about 1.1 million pounds, which is roughly the weight of 100 elephants. It's all due to the water droplets suspended in the cloud. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Here's a neck twister. Both humans and giraffes have the same number of neck vertebrae, just 7. Despite their vastly different neck lengths, giraffes and humans share this anatomical similarity, though the giraffe's vertebrae are, of course, much larger and longer. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Think the largest living organism is a blue whale or a giant sequoia? Think again. The world's largest living organism is actually a fungus called Armillaria ostoyi, also known as the humongous fungus. It spans over 2,400 acres in Oregon and is estimated to be around 2,400 years old. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from us. Until next time, keep exploring the amazing world around you.
What if I told you one of the most ingenious deceptions of World War II involved a dead body and a fake identity? In 1943, the British executed Operation Mincemeat. They took the body of a deceased man, dressed him up as a British officer, and planted fake documents on him. The planted documents misled the Nazis into believing the Allies would invade Greece instead of Sicily, successfully diverting German forces. This daring ruse demonstrated the power of cunning over brute force, changing the course of the war. Isn't history full of surprises?
Next up, try saying this 3 times fast. Tamata wakatangi hanga ko awata matep, okai wanuaki tanatahu. This hill in New Zealand holds the record for the world's longest place name with 85 characters. It loosely translates to the place where Tamatea, the man with the big knees, who slid, climbed, and swallowed mountains, played his flute to his loved one. Imagine fitting that on a postcard. In Norway, there's an extraordinary library unlike any other, the Arctic World Archive. Located deep inside a mountain on the Svalbard archipelago, it stores important digital data on film reels, including cultural treasures, world history, and more, all preserved in the ice to last for centuries. It's like a time capsule for future generations. It turns out that cows have a social life too. Studies show that cows form close bonds with specific buddies and can get stressed when separated from them. These bovine friendships are more than just grazing partners. They help keep the herd calm and happy. Who knew cows had besties? Lastly, let's visit Istanbul, Turkey, the only city in the world that sits on two continents, Europe and Asia. This ancient city is divided by the Bosphorus Strait, blending cultures, history, and architecture from east and west. It's a living bridge between worlds. High in the Himalayas lies a chilling mystery, Rupkund, also known as Skeleton Lake. At an altitude of over 16,000 feet, this remote glacial lake is filled with hundreds of ancient human skeletons. Discovered in 1942, this eerie site puzzled scientists for decades. Who were these people, and how did they end up here? Recent studies suggest these remains date back to the 9th century, and they belong to a group of travelers caught in a deadly hailstorm. Some skeletons showed signs of blunt force trauma, likely caused by hailstones the size of cricket balls. It's a haunting reminder of how powerful and unpredictable nature can be. Sloths are often seen as lazy, but did you know they can hold their breath underwater longer than dolphins? Sloths can slow their heart rate down to 1/3 of its normal rate, allowing them to hold their breath for up to 40 minutes. It's mind-boggling, but there are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth combined. Scientists estimate there are about 100 billion galaxies, each containing billions of stars, making our planet seem quite small in comparison. Here's a trippy one. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. It takes about 243 Earth days for Venus to complete one rotation on its axis, but only about 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. So if you lived there, you'd celebrate your birthday faster than you'd experience a full day. Chewing gum isn't just a modern habit. Archaeologists have found 9,000-year-old chewing gum made from birch bark tar, complete with tooth imprints from ancient humans. Imagine chewing on that while hunting mammoths. Did you know that the oldest raindrop ever discovered is over 1 billion years old? Scientists found evidence of raindrops fossilized in ancient volcanic ash in South Africa. These tiny, perfectly preserved droplets offer us a rare glimpse into Earth's distant past, dating back to when life was just beginning to form. Imagine that, raindrops from a time when dinosaurs didn't even exist yet. There's hope for all you wannabe dream controllers out there. Enter the world of lucid dreaming. It's like being the director of your own mental movie. Some folks can train themselves to recognize when they're dreaming and even manipulate their dreams. Imagine being able to fly, meet your favorite celebrity, or finally tell off that annoying coworker, all while snoozing. Just don't try to order a dream pizza. Trust me, the delivery never shows up. Here's something cool. The Eiffel Tower can grow up to 6 inches taller during the summer. This happens because the iron expands when it heats up. So next time you visit Paris during summer, you might just be seeing a taller version of this iconic structure. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar on August 27, 1896, and it lasted only 38 minutes. The conflict was over the succession of the Sultanate, and Britain's overwhelming naval power quickly ended the skirmish. Octopuses are not just unique for their 8 arms, but also for their 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, and 1 pumps it to the rest of the body. Fun fact, when an octopus swims, the heart that delivers blood to the rest of the body stops beating, which is why they prefer crawling over swimming. In Indonesia, there's a volcano that erupts with blue lava. Kawah Ijen, located on the island of Java, is famous for its electric blue flames that flow down the volcano at night. But this isn't actual lava, it's burning sulfur. When sulfuric gases from the volcano ignite, they create the stunning blue flames that can reach up to 5 meters high. The sight is breathtaking but also dangerous. The miners who work here extract sulfur from the volcano, often without protective gear, making it one of the most hazardous jobs in the world. It's a vivid reminder of the beauty and danger that exist in our planet's most extreme environments. Did you know Australia once went to war with birds? In 1932, Australian farmers faced an invasion of 20,000 emus destroying crops. The government's response? Military intervention. Armed soldiers were sent to battle the emus, but despite their efforts, the emus won. It's remembered as the Great Emu War, one of history's most bizarre battles. Did you know that space is completely silent? There's no atmosphere in space, which means sound has no medium or way to travel to be heard. So even if you were floating right next to a supernova, you'd hear absolutely nothing. Are you prepared to be amazed by the mind-blowing world under the sea? Did you know starfish, the sea's 5-pointed celebrities, can regrow their limbs? Yes, really, making life under the ocean seem like an extraterrestrial universe. Picture it. A starfish loses an arm, perhaps in a fierce underwater fight. But, behold, shockingly, it begins to grow right back. A new arm. How fantastic is that? But hold on, it gets wilder. Some starfish can even regrow their entire body from just a single lost arm. This marine miracle proves Mother Nature is always full of surprises. There you have it, a beautiful starry fact to light up your day. Ned, an eccentric inventor, stood before his never-seen-before machine dubbed Past Gazer, designed to reveal moments of yesteryears. "Friends," he declared, "we'll witness the first Dino's step." The room froze, anticipation electrifying the silence. With a turn of a knob, sights from 230 million years ago filled the room. Alas, instead of a giant dinosaur, a small fish swimming among ancient sea wracks surprised them. Guffaws echoed. Ned's face flushed. Undeterred, he adjusted the machine's dial. Suddenly, a mammoth T-Rex tore into view, a fishbone hanging between its fierce jaws. The room erupted in amazed applause. Ned grinned. His unquenchable curiosity had proved them all wrong. Brilliant.
Okay, get ready for this one. Platypuses glow under UV light. As if they weren't weird enough with their duckbills and venomous spurs, researchers discovered this crazy fact just recently. It's like nature gave platypuses all the weird features and said, let's make this animal glow for fun too.
Did you know that the longest war in history lasted 335 years? Yep, it was between the Dutch and the Isles of Scilly, a small group of islands off the coast of England. What's even crazier is that no one actually fired a shot. It all started in 1651 and officially ended in 1986. Imagine fighting a war that long, with 0 casualties. The most successful pirate in history wasn't Jack Sparrow or Blackbeard. It was a woman named Ching Shi. She commanded over 300 ships and 20,000 pirates in the early 1800s. The Chinese, British, and Portuguese navies all tried to take her down and failed. She eventually retired peacefully, and even negotiated to keep her loot. Talk about a boss. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're exploring some truly mind-blowing facts about the human body that you probably never knew. From weird superpowers you didn't know you have to the craziest quirks of our biology, this is going to be a wild ride. So let's jump right in. Did you know that your brain is actually more active at night than during the day? While you're catching some Z's, your brain is busy processing information, solving problems, and even cleaning out toxins. So, if you've ever wondered why your dreams are so bizarre, that's your brain's late-night creativity kicking in. Get this, you're actually taller in the morning than you are at night. Throughout the day, the cartilage between your bones compresses due to gravity, making you slightly shorter by bedtime. So, if you want to maximize your height, measure yourself right after you wake up. Your stomach has some serious power. Its acid is strong enough to dissolve metal. It's called hydrochloric acid, and it helps break down food. But don't worry, your stomach lining regenerates so quickly that the acid doesn't eat through it. Your body is literally a biological fortress. Get this, you're actually taller in the morning than you are at night. Throughout the day, the cartilage between your bones compresses due to gravity, making you slightly shorter by bedtime. So, if you want to maximize your height, measure yourself right after you wake up. Believe it or not, your body is actually bioluminescent. It glows in the dark. Unfortunately, the glow is about 1,000 times weaker than our eyes can see. But it's true. Your body emits tiny amounts of light all the time. Who knew we had a little bit of superhero in us? Your heart is a powerhouse. It creates enough energy each day to drive a truck for 20 miles. Every single heartbeat pumps blood through your entire body, and the energy it generates daily is astonishing. Talk about having an engine inside you. If your eyes were a camera, they'd have a resolution of about 576 megapixels. That's more than 10 times better than the best smartphone cameras out there. So when you take in a stunning view, your eyes are capturing it in Ultra HD. You might think your pinky finger is weak, but it's responsible for 50% of your hand's strength. It might be small, but without it, your grip would be seriously compromised. So, next time you grab something heavy, thank your pinky for all the help.
Prepare for a real-life zombie story. There's a fungus called Ophiocordyceps unilateralis that turns ants into zombies. This parasitic fungus infects ants' brains, controlling their behavior and forcing them to climb to high places before it kills them and sprouts from their bodies. It's like something straight out of a horror movie. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Once upon a time, well, about 100 years ago, in the icy cold heart of Antarctica, time stopped. Literally. You're wondering, how? How can time freeze? Here's where it gets thrilling. In 1911, an explorer, Douglas Mawson, discovered a radioactive rock, uraninite. This mineral exposed a peculiar phenomenon, spontaneous decay. Radioactive minerals defy time. They don't wear out or fade away. This revelation was mind-blowing. The discovery ignited revolutionary strides in science, lighting the path to harnessing nuclear energy. And there you have it, the daytime stood still in Antarctica, blasting us into the nuclear age. Want to earn passive income? Here's how to make money with affiliate marketing in just 3 steps. No product to sell? No problem. Affiliate marketing lets you earn commissions by promoting other people's products. Step 1. Pick a niche. Choose something you're interested in, like tech, fitness, or even cooking. This will help you stay motivated and create better content. Step 2. Join affiliate programs. Sign up for platforms like Amazon Associates, ShareASale, or ClickBank. These programs have tons of products you can promote and earn commissions on. Step 3. Promote, promote, promote. Use social media, blogs, or YouTube to share your affiliate links. Pro tip: always add value by giving honest reviews or useful tips about the products you promote. And that's it. Start earning money while you sleep with affiliate marketing. Want more ways to boost your income? Smash that follow button and join the Revenue Raiders. Let's start raiding that revenue. Looking to make money online? Here's how to sell digital products in 3 easy steps. From ebooks to online courses, digital products can be a goldmine. Let's dive in. Step 1. Pick a product. Think about what you can create. An ebook, a guide, or even a template. It should solve a problem or teach a skill. Step 2. Create it. Use tools like Canva or Google Docs to make your product. Keep it simple but valuable. Your customers should feel like they're getting more than what they paid for. Step 3. Sell it. Use platforms like Gumroad or Etsy to list your product. Promote it on your social media and use engaging posts to drive traffic. Ready to start selling? Check the link in my profile for my favorite tools and platforms to get started. Follow Revenue Raiders for more tips. Let's start raiding that revenue. Want to turn your knowledge into cash? Try online tutoring. Whether you're good at math, English, or even playing guitar, there's someone out there willing to pay to learn. Step 1. Pick your subject. Choose a topic you're confident in. Anything from academic subjects to hobbies like music or art. Step 2. Choose a platform. Sign up on sites like VIP Kid, Wisent, or Preply. These platforms connect you with students from around the world. Step 3. Set your schedule and rates. Decide when and how much you want to teach. Pro tip: start with competitive pricing to attract your first students. Ready to start tutoring? Check the link in my profile for top platforms and tips to get started. Let's start raiding that revenue. Attention! Get ready to unravel a secret of nature, so astonishing that it can perplex even the smartest brains. Picture a garden with various flowers, each carrying its own charm and fragrance. Now, imagine vanilla, an alluring aroma that's loved worldwide. Could you guess where it comes from? It's actually sourced from an exotic flower, a kind of orchid. Boom! Didn't expect that, did you? Orchids. Those radiant exotic garden things are behind your favorite ice cream flavor. Fancy, right? So, next time you savor vanilla, remember the unique little orchid that makes it possible. A sweet twist and indeed, nature's best kept secret. Imagine a goat as a war hero. Meet William Windsor. A goat saves a battalion in World War I. Get this, he was an actual living, breathing creature, part of the British Army. No joke. This wasn't some wartime metaphor, ladies and gents. It was an honest-to-goodness goat saving lives. Raised to the rank of Lance Corporal for headbutting enemy soldiers during an ambush, this goat, Billy, is your unexpected war hero. The twist? He was demoted later for headbutting a drummer boy off a platform. Talk about goat drama. So there you have it, a goat war hero, strange but true, only in history. Has it ever crossed your mind what happens with a coin that you toss into a fountain? Some pass it off as a meaningless act, but wait, there's more to it than you could imagine. Every year, thousands of coins sink into the depths of wishing wells worldwide. Now, guess where they end up? In Rome's celebrated Trevi Fountain, a whopping 1.5 million are collected annually. Shocked? There's more. Instead of pocketing it, the city donates this fortune to charity, shining hope from the sparkle of coins, proving even the smallest act can have a significant impact. Now, that's a wish worth tossing for. Ever wondered how long a goldfish's memory really is? Forget the 3-second myth. Hold on for the astonishing truth. Goldfish actually have a memory span of up to 3 months. Quite a surprising pattern, right? Here's the climax. Studies suggest that they can be trained to respond to different light, music, and even perform tricks. They're the underwater pups of the fish world. So next time you see a goldfish swimming aimlessly in a bowl, remember, they're not as forgetful as you think. A fun, exciting fact about our little golden friends. Goldfish, small but mighty remembering machines. Imagine being so scared you actually turn to stone. Crazy, right? But here's the kicker. A species of ants do this. Say hello to the Cataglyphus bombycina. Now here's where it gets wild. Guess what these ants do when danger strikes? They literally become petrified. They release a pheromone, a chemical signal which triggers a freezing response in their comrades. They're not playing dead folks, they instantly become motionless, statues in the face of adversary, waiting for danger to pass. So next time you're petrified, remember, you're not alone. Even ants know that feel. Nature sure is absurdly amazing, isn't it? Believe it or not, your saliva is more than just helpful for digestion. It contains a natural painkiller called opioorphin. Studies have shown that opioorphin is up to 6 times more potent than morphine in pain relief. This compound works by prolonging the body's own pain-inhibiting signals. While it's not currently used in medicine due to the complexity of synthesizing it, this discovery opens doors for future pain management research. It's incredible to think that our bodies produce such powerful substances naturally. So, the next time you accidentally bite your tongue, your saliva is already working to ease that pain. Kangaroos are iconic Australian animals known for their incredible hopping abilities. But did you know they can't walk backwards? Their muscular tails and large feet make backward movement nearly impossible. This unique trait is one reason why kangaroos are featured on Australia's coat of arms. They symbolize a nation moving forward and never back. Kangaroos use their strong tails for balance and as a powerful fifth limb when moving slowly. Their inability to reverse is a fascinating example of how an animal's anatomy is perfectly adapted to its lifestyle and environment. In the 18th century, Europeans widely believed that tomatoes were poisonous. This misconception arose because wealthy individuals often became ill after eating them. The real culprit was the pewter plates used by the aristocracy, which contained high levels of lead. The acidic nature of tomatoes would leach lead from the plates, leading to lead poisoning. Meanwhile, the poorer classes, who ate from wooden plates, didn't experience this problem and continued to enjoy tomatoes without issue. It wasn't until this misunderstanding was cleared up that tomatoes became a staple in European cuisine. It's fascinating how a simple lack of knowledge can shape food history. Imagine flying a hot air balloon over the clouds. Pretty modern, right? But no. The hot air balloon is older than the roadways of America. In fact, it's even older than Australia's discovery by the Western world. In 1783, 2 adventurous Frenchmen crossed the sky, amazing the spectators before there even was a paved road in America or Captain James Cook's sighting of Australia. Crazy, isn't it? The skies were conquered before the land. So next time you look up, remember that the vast blue was once the road less traveled, experienced before the vast lands we walk upon today. Did you know a single year almost vanished from history? Welcome to 46 BC, Julius Caesar's Year of Confusion. Normal years had 355 days, but Caesar's held a shocking 445 days. Caesar introduced a new calendar to align Rome with the solar year, causing this surprising pattern. But it wasn't smooth sailing. People were confused. Protests erupted. It was chaos. Surprisingly, this messy year led to the precise leap year system we follow today. So next time you enjoy that extra day in February, thank Caesar for his endearingly disastrous Year of Confusion. Isn't history fascinating? Imagine 2 brothers who tinkered with bicycles. Suddenly, they're staring up at the sky, dreaming big. They weren't astronomers, they were the Wright brothers. Here's the twist. They didn't just have to beat gravity, They had to defy the popular belief that man couldn't fly. Every stride, every failure was scrutinized and mocked. Yet, on December 17, 1903, in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, they rose above the criticisms, literally. 4 flights, each longer than the last. The final one lasted 59 seconds over 852 feet. That day, they didn't just fly a plane, they launched humanity into a new era. With sheer grit, they transformed a ridicule into worldwide wonder. If they listened to the naysayers, airplanes wouldn't exist. So, what's the lesson? We have the power to defy gravity in our own lives and invent our own wings. Did you know humans share a surprising similarity with bananas? Yeah, you're thinking, what? Is this a banana joke? Nope. It's a surprising reality that about 50% of our DNA actually overlaps with bananas. Imagine right now, there's some part of you which is corely bananish. Feels weird, isn't it? Seriously, the fruit you relish for breakfast is somewhat a far-off cousin. Why, you ask? Here's the climax. We both evolved from the same ancestor billions of years ago. Astonishing, right? So next time you slip on a banana peel, remember, it's just family playing tricks. Did you know humans share a surprising similarity with bananas? Yeah, you're thinking, what? Is this a banana joke? Nope. It's a surprising reality that about 50% of our DNA actually overlaps with bananas. Imagine right now, there's some part of you which is corely bananish. Feels weird, isn't it? Seriously, the fruit you relish for breakfast is somewhat a far-off cousin. Why, you ask? Here's the climax. We both evolved from the same ancestor billions of years ago. Astonishing, right? So next time you slip on a banana peel, remember, it's just family playing tricks. Imagine being so popular that a city is named after you. Not a small city, but Rome, one of the greatest cities in the world. The surprising truth is, it was named after its founder, Romulus. But hang on, here's the twist. Romulus was raised by a she-wolf. Wild, huh? Finally, as if his tale wasn't exciting enough, his end was super mysterious. According to legend, he simply vanished into thin air during a storm. So, Rome, an ancient metropolis, is linked to a wild fairy tale. I bet you didn't see that one coming next time you think of Rome. Did you know that in 1726, a woman convinced doctors she was giving birth to rabbits? Yeah, you heard that right. Rabbits! Meet Mary Toft, a British woman who took crazy to a whole new level. She tricked some of the most prominent doctors of her time by claiming she was delivering baby rabbits. How did she pull this off? Well, brace yourself. Mary actually inserted dead rabbits and animal parts into her own body. Talk about dedication to a lie. The doctors were baffled and even published papers about her case, believing she was some kind of medical marvel. It wasn't until she was caught red-handed, literally, that the hoax was exposed, and the doctors were humiliated. This bizarre stunt became a massive scandal, and Mary even ended up in jail for fraud. So, the next time someone tells a wild story, just remember, at least they're not claiming to give birth to bunnies. See you in the next one. Ever thought of sand as nature's Etch-a-Sketch? Imagine a beach, a giant canvas waiting for an artist. Did you know there's a living artist beneath the surface? Sand bubbler crabs. These tiny crustaceans create mind-boggling sand art right under our feet. They blow bubbles to sift through sand grains for food, leaving behind intricate patterns. Each day, a crab can filter an astounding 20 liters of sand. The patterns change with the tides, an ephemeral masterpiece washed away, only to be recreated anew. So next time we're on the beach, let's appreciate the masterpiece below. These tiny artists remind us beauty often lies where we least expect. Imagine enjoying a glass of ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now picture that same refreshing drink, but imagine it green. Strange, isn't it? Here's the kicker. The original color of Coca-Cola was green. When Jacob's Pharmacy in Atlanta, Georgia first started selling Coca-Cola in 1886, it was green. It's hard to imagine, but this earthy-colored concoction was the birth of the world's most popular soft drink. But as the drink's popularity grew, so did the desire for a more appealing look. So, they decided on the timeless caramel color we know today. Cheers to a surprising history lesson and an iconic drink. Can you imagine a city with no addresses? Yes, that's right. You heard me correctly. In the heart of Costa Rica, there's a city named San Jose, where streets have no names and buildings no numbers. Instead, They use landmarks such as 200 meters northeast from the Coca-Cola factory for navigation. Hold on to your hats because it gets crazier. Sometimes these landmarks no longer exist. An old mango tree could be long gone, but its memory sticks around in instructions. Who needs Google Maps when you have a good old dose of local knowledge and perhaps a sense of adventure? Ever wanted to boost your attractiveness without expensive makeovers or magic potions? Here's the secret. Carry a puppy. Yes, a puppy is like a magnet for smiles and attention. People can't resist the charm of a cute canine, and by association, you'll seem more approachable and lovable. Don't have a puppy? Borrow one from a friend or volunteer at a local shelter. They'll love the extra walk. Just be prepared for sudden conversations with strangers and an overload of awe moments. Remember, with great puppy power comes great responsibility and possibly some drool. So go ahead, unleash your inner dog whisperer and watch your popularity soar. Why fight procrastination when you can make it work for you? Introducing the Procrastivity method. Instead of tackling that big, daunting task, channel your avoidance energy into completing smaller, neglected chores. Avoiding that report? Perfect time to clean the fridge, organize your sock drawer, or finally alphabetize your spice rack. By the end of the day, you'll have accomplished so much, all while successfully dodging that one task you really should have done. It's productivity through procrastination. Just make sure you eventually circle back to the main task. Or not. There's always tomorrow, right? Prepare to see your household items in a whole new light. Did you know that toothpaste isn't just for teeth? It's also a great cleaner for foggy headlights and scuffed sneakers. Or that a humble banana peel can shine your shoes to perfection. How about using a muffin tin to serve condiments at your next BBQ? Ketchup, mustard, relish, all in one place. And let's not forget the power of binder clips. They can organize cables, keep bags of chips closed, or even serve as makeshift cufflinks in a pinch. Your home is a treasure trove of hidden multitaskers. So before you buy that fancy gadget, check your drawers. You might already own the Swiss Army knife of solutions. If you've ever played hide and seek with your keys 5 minutes before you need to leave, this one's for you. The solution? Create a designated key home that's impossible to ignore. Attach a brightly colored, oversized keychain. Think fluffy pom-poms or a small plush toy. Not only does it make your keys harder to misplace, but it's also a great conversation starter. Alternatively, use a magnetic hook right by your door. As soon as you walk in, slap those keys on the magnet. For the tech-savvy, attach a Bluetooth tracker to your keyring. Now you can make your keys ring from your phone. With these tricks, your keys will never pull a disappearing act again. Ever feel like you don't have enough pockets? Grab an old pair of jeans and cut the pockets out in it. Then stitch or safety pin those pockets into your favorite clothes. Boom! More pockets than a kangaroo's family reunion. You'll never lose your phone in your back pocket again. Or the front. Heck, sew one on your shoe for extra drama. Bonus points. Put one on your pet. Pocketception. If you drop food on the floor, but you're not quite fast enough for the 5-second rule, here's what you do. Blame gravity. Say you were doing a gravity resistance experiment. Pick it up confidently, take a bite, and look around like you're a scientist. It's not gross, it's research. Your kitchen floor is basically a lab now. You're welcome, Einstein. If you drop food on the floor, but you're not quite fast enough for the 5-second rule, here's what you do. Blame gravity. Say you were doing a gravity resistance experiment. Pick it up confidently, take a bite, and look around like you're a scientist. It's not gross, it's research. Your kitchen floor is basically a lab now. You're welcome, Einstein. Want to work out but don't want to get up? Try the lazy leg lift. While watching TV, eating, or even during a Zoom call, just lift your leg, slowly lower it, and repeat. Bonus. Add snacks to the motion for extreme resistance training. Who said you can't multitask fitness and potato chips? Fitness gurus are shaking. Picture yourself in ancient Rome. Oh, the tales of bravery, the legends of valor. But wait, forget about Caesars, gladiators, or marble statues. Believe it or not, Romans were more focused on hygiene. Pattern interrupt? Check. They pioneered indoor plumbing, yes. But did you know they also invented the first forms of toothpaste? A ground-up paste of bone and oyster shells. Not the minty fresh taste we're used to, huh? But hey, it's the thought that counts. Thousands of years later, we owe our sparkling smiles to these ancient innovators. And that, my friends, is a tooth-whitening fact worth sharing. Language: English. Length: short life. Pro tip: declutter your mind just like your room. You'll often hear the advice to clean your room to improve productivity, but it's just as important to tidy up your thoughts. Get rid of negative mental clutter, like old clothes that don't fit or a book you'll never read again. Let go of past mistakes, negative self-talk, and unrealistic expectations. Set aside time each day for mental cleansing, meditating, journaling, or simply sitting quietly. Just as a clean room sparks joy and creativity, a decluttered mind also inspires peace and productive thinking. Remember, a clear mind is a healthy mind. What if I told you a revered family game also assisted the war effort? That's right, Monopoly, everyone's beloved classic, played a covert role in World War II. British intelligence cleverly designed special Monopoly sets with hidden escape tools for trapped Allied prisoners. Silk maps, compasses, even real money mingled with game currency, all concealed in the game board. Imagine shaking the dice, awaiting your fortune, only to discover a secret lifeline to freedom within the box. It's incredible how, under the guise of a simple pastime, thousands of lives found their way back home. Now, isn't that a game changer? Imagine gliding through the air like a superhero, free, fearless, harnessed by unseen forces. This isn't just comic book material, it's the daily life of an earth-dwelling creature, the bat. Bet you didn't see that coming. Bats, unlike birds, fly without flapping their entire forelimbs. They only move their fingers. Fingertip flight. And this isn't just a tiny tweak in design, it's evolutionary genius. Bats achieve unparalleled agility, a sky dance that's both stunning and mysterious. Reconsider Batman's mammalian mascot, the ordinary turned extraordinary. Perhaps it's not about the superhero cape, but really, all in the fingertips. Language: English. Length: short. LPT. Consider your life as a grand stage play. Each day, you're both the playwright and the lead actor. Don't merely follow a script written by circumstances. Instead, boldly author each scene with conscious decisions. If an act doesn't unfold as planned, improvise. Your audience appreciates authenticity over perfection. Remember, every great performance has its twists and turns. It's how you return to the spotlight that matters. Your life story is yours to pen, my friend. Make it an epic that generations will remember. Imagine the weight of 10 elephants combined. Now, picture that amount reduced to something as small as a teaspoon. Surprised? Well, hold on to your hat because that's exactly how much a teaspoon of a neutron star weighs. A neutron star, the collapsed core of a large star after a supernova explosion, incredibly compacts its mass into such a tiny space. This fact not only underlines the vast mysteries of our universe, but also our never-ending quest to unravel them. So the next time you look at a teaspoon, remember, it can hold a weight that's utterly astronomical.
3 candy facts you didn't know you needed. Did you know Snickers bars were called Marathon in the UK for over 60 years? That's because Snickers rhymed with knickers, a British word for ladies' underwear. Why does every M&M have an M on it? Back in the 50s, they added it to avoid confusion with Smarties, a super similar candy. And here's the wildest one. Skittles have an S, right? If you put them in water, the S floats right off.
Here are some random facts that'll blow your mind. When you kiss someone, traces of their DNA stay in your mouth for 3 days. Sleeping on your right side helps you fall asleep faster than your left. The most told lie in the world? I'm fine. Honey never spoils, so no need to keep it cool. When you sneeze, your heart actually stops for a second. And finally, people who sing in the shower are funnier. Want to get smarter? Like and subscribe.
Here are some crazy history facts you've probably never heard. Napoleon was once attacked by a horde of bunnies. They were meant for a hunting event, but things got out of hand. Cleopatra lived closer in time to the invention of the iPhone than to the building of the Great Pyramid. In ancient Rome, they used crushed mouse brains as toothpaste. The shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes between Britain and Zanzibar in 1896. Want more jaw-dropping history? Like and subscribe.
Dad, why did the chicken join a band?
I don't know why.
Because it had the drumsticks.
Oh no, here we go again with dad jokes.
Why did the scarecrow win an award?
I give up. Why?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Please, no more.
What do you call fake spaghetti?
I have a feeling I'm going to regret asking, but what?
An impasta.
These are getting better. Or worse. I can't decide.
Why can't you give Elsa a balloon?
Why?
Because she will let it go.
Love the kick of coffee, but hate the jitters. Meet the coffee nap. Here's how it works. Down a cup of coffee and immediately take a 15 to 20-minute nap. Since caffeine takes about 20 minutes to kick in, you'll wake up just as it starts working. The nap clears out adenosine, a chemical that makes you feel tired, so the caffeine can do its job even better. You'll wake up feeling twice as refreshed, like a superhero ready to tackle anything. Just be sure to set an alarm. You don't want that quick snooze to turn into a full-on slumber. It's the perfect power-up for those midday slumps. Craving uninterrupted me time? It's time to repurpose the Do Not Disturb sign from hotels into your daily life. Hang one on your home office door to ward off well-meaning family members when you're in the zone. Carry a miniature version to place on your desk at work. It's a polite way to signal to coworkers that you need focus time. Feeling extra cheeky? Wear it around your neck at social gatherings to avoid awkward small talk. Sure, you might get a few odd looks, but consider it a conversation starter. Or better yet, a conversation stopper. Imagine living a life of solitude on an island. Well, it's not far-fetched or mythical. It happened in the real world. Meet the man, Masafumi Nagasaki. 8 years ago, he took the most radical step. He chose a life in isolation with nature at an age most dream of retirement. Now picture this. For nearly 30 years, Masafumi lived on a remote Japanese island all alone. Bare essentials, no clothing, just embracing raw nature. His unique existence abruptly ended in 2018 when he was brought back to civilization due to health concerns. What an end for a man who dared to defy societal conventions. Imagine a world covered in darkness. Must be scary, right? Now, gear up for this mind-boggling revelation. Blind people, too, can actually dream. Almost unbelievable, isn't it? Here's that astonishing twist. They might not see, but their dreams are equally vivid. They experience emotions, sounds, and even smell in them. The human brain, indeed a marvel, isn't it? At the climax, they taste and touch sensations, enriching their dreams. Do you feel the shivers yet? It's a whole different world. And the grand finale? They're still dreaming, just like you, even in complete darkness. Now, that's a brain-boggling bedtime story, isn't it?
I'm about to show you how to make $100 a day without selling your own product. It's called affiliate marketing, and you can get started with zero investment. Step 1. Pick a product to promote. Head over to platforms like ClickBank or Warrior Plus and find high-converting products people already love. Step 2. Create a TikTok, YouTube video, or blog post to promote that product. Use your unique affiliate link. Step 3. When someone buys through your link, you get paid. You don't need to create the product, handle shipping, or do customer service. Ready to start earning? Grab my free step-by-step guide to affiliate marketing in the bio.
Imagine you're in 1814 roaming around Washington, D.C. Suddenly you see fire. The White House is burning. Relieved? It's not terrorism, but it's not benign either. It's the British. Yes, during the War of 1812, the British burned the White House down. Talk about warming relations. But here's the twist. Standing proud today, it's been rebuilt stronger, more grand. A beacon of democracy, the White House. Its burning past may be shocking, but what a story it holds. A tale of grotesque destruction, inspiring rebirth, an emblem of resilience, a testament to rebirth. Imagine being paid in salt? Sounds bizarre, right? The Romans actually did it. How? It's fascinating. Thousands of years ago, salt was more valuable than gold. It was challenging to collect, making it immensely precious. So precious, in fact, that Roman soldiers got their wages in salt. Shocking, isn't it? That's where we get the word salary from. Salarium, the Latin word for salt. The phrase, not worth his salt, also comes from these ancient Roman times. So the next time you casually sprinkle salt on your food, remember, special though gold may be, salt was once a unique key to wealth. Dreaming of that first-class life on an economy budget? Here's a sneaky tip. Dress sharply when you head to the airport. Airlines are more likely to upgrade well-dressed passengers if seats are available. Think blazers over hoodies and shoes over flip-flops. Another tactic is to be extremely polite and friendly with the check-in staff. They deal with grumpy travelers all day, so a little kindness can go a long way. You can also sign up for airline newsletters and programs. Sometimes they offer surprise upgrades to loyal subscribers. While there's no guaranteed way to snag that luxe seat, these tricks might just bump you up, literally. Language, English. Length, short. LPT. Think of your mind as a garden. Negative thoughts are like weeds. When you feed them attention, they grow and take over, pushing out the beautiful flowers of positivity. Instead, pull out these weeds from the root. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Just like watering a plant, nurturing positivity will lead to a flourishing garden. A beautiful mindset isn't created overnight, but with daily effort. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. Cultivate optimism, sprinkle kindness, let self-love bloom, and watch your life transform. Be the master gardener of your mind, and you'll harvest happiness.
Quitting your job in Japan is a nightmare. Here's why. It's super common for people to stay with one company for life. And if you try to leave, your past experience doesn't even matter at the next job. Leaving a job can take months, filled with endless paperwork, and sometimes you even have to write a letter of apology explaining why you're quitting. Can you imagine? But don't worry, Japan has found a crazy solution. There are companies that will quit for you. For about $500, they'll deal with your boss, handle all the paperwork, and even take on the shame for you. Would you want something like that in your country? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.
Input. Discipline. Short. LPT. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. Start small. Commit to just 5 minutes a day of a new habit, be it fitness, studying, or self-improvement. Don't underestimate the power of consistency. Even the smallest actions, when repeated, become powerful forces of change. Persistence, not perfection, is the key. Celebrate each small victory, however insignificant it may seem. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is discipline. Inch by inch, day by day, commit to your goals and witness the magic of consistency in action. Turn discipline into your friend, not your enemy.
Did you hear that noise downstairs?
Yeah, it sounded like something fell.
I'm going to check it out. Stay here.
No way, I'm coming with you.
Fine, but stay close.
Everything looks normal in the kitchen.
Wait, do you see those footprints?
They're leading to the basement.
We need to be careful. It could be dangerous.
I have a flashlight, let's go.
The door is slightly open.
I can't see anything down there.
Do you hear that breathing?
Yes, it's coming from the corner.
Whoever's there, show yourself.
The noise stopped.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Let's back up slowly.
The door just closed by itself.
Try to open it.
It's not budging.
I think someone's playing tricks on us.
That voice, did you hear it whispering?
There's no one here but us!
What do we do now?
Let me try the light switch again.
The light won't turn on.
I think I saw a shadow move.
There's definitely something in here.
What was that? It's coming closer.
Hey kids, want to hear a joke about construction?
Sure, Dad.
Oh wait, I'm still working on it.
Dad, that's so bad.
Okay, how about this? Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Why?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Dad, just stop!
All right, last one. Why don't skeletons fight each other?
I don't know.
They don't have the guts.
Wow, you really went there.
Just trying to tickle your funny bone.
That was a pun too far, Dad.
Okay, I'll stop before I get punished.
Groans, you're unstoppable.
I'm just here to have pun, not a tantrum.
All right, I give up.
Mission accomplished.
Guess I'll have to bone up on my joke skills.
You ever just feel like something magical's about to happen?
Yeah, like every time I walk into a room. Why?
Well, I feel it right now because I'm texting you.
Smooth. So, what's up?
Not much, just wondering how stars would look above that coffee shop we've been talking about.
Stars and coffee? Are you asking me out or making a new constellation?
Why not both? A constellation named Us.
Wow. I've heard some lines, but you're shining like a supernova.
Glad I could dazzle you. What's a day for you to align your stars with mine?
Tomorrow night? Let's see if the universe approves.
Tomorrow it is. I'll wear my best galaxy outfit.
Don't forget your telescopic charm.
Wouldn't dream of it. Until then, my superstar,
Looking forward to it. See you tomorrow.
counting down the hours.
Hey, everyone. Anyone up for giving me dating advice?
Have you tried buying flowers? Works every time.
I did, but I accidentally bought a cactus.
Ouch, prickly start already, huh?
What about dinner ideas? Any suggestions that don't involve mac and cheese?
Try a fancy pasta dish, just don't overcook it.
Funny story. My version of al dente is actually al mushy.
Do they make a dating app for people who can't cook?
If they did, I'd be the king of it.
Have you dressed up for your date?
Of course, in my best t-shirt and jeans. Casual chic, right?
Maybe try a shirt and tie next time.
I'm allergic to ties. Well, just fashionably challenged.
How about some cologne?
I splashed some on, but now I smell like a floral explosion.
Think of it as memorable.
Any final tip before she arrives?
Brace yourself and maybe hide the cactus.
But it's my lucky cactus.
Here's hoping luck's on your side, then.
Hey, kids, want to hear a joke about construction?
Sure, Dad.
Oh, wait, I'm still working on it.
Dad, that's so bad.
Okay, how about this? Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Why?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Dad, just stop!
All right, last one. Why don't skeletons fight each other?
I don't know.
They don't have the guts.
Wow, you really went there.
Just trying to tickle your funny bone.
That was a pun too far, Dad.
Okay, I'll stop before I get punished.
Groans, you're unstoppable.
I'm just here to have pun, not a tantrum.
All right, I give up.
Mission accomplished.
Guess I'll have to bone up on my joke skills.
Did you hear that noise downstairs?
Yeah, it sounded like something fell.
I'm going to check it out. Stay here.
No way, I'm coming with you.
Fine, but stay close.
Everything looks normal in the kitchen.
Wait, do you see those footprints?
They're leading to the basement.
We need to be careful. It could be dangerous.
I have a flashlight, let's go.
The door is slightly open.
I can't see anything down there.
Do you hear that breathing?
Yes, it's coming from the corner.
Whoever's there, show yourself.
The noise stopped.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Let's back up slowly.
The door just closed by itself.
Try to open it.
It's not budging.
I think someone's playing tricks on us.
That voice, did you hear it whispering?
There's no one here but us!
What do we do now?
Let me try the light switch again.
The light won't turn on.
I think I saw a shadow move.
There's definitely something in here.
What was that? It's coming closer. Hey, did you hear those footsteps upstairs while everyone was here?
No, I thought it was just you messing around.
I wasn't upstairs at all. I think we need to check it out.
Are you sure we should? It's so dark now.
We need to be sure. What if it's something serious?
All right, I'll grab a flashlight. Let's go together.
Do you see those scratches on the door? They weren't there before.
Yeah, you're right. This is really weird.
Shh, did you hear that?
It sounds like whispering coming from that room.
That room has been locked for years. How is there sound coming from it?
I don't know, but we're going to find out. Be ready.
The door handle is cold. It's like something is on the other side.
Do you think we should call someone? This doesn't feel right.
Let's just open it slowly. Be prepared to run.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Did you see that shadow flicker across the room?
Yes, and there's something strange about this place. Like we're not alone.
We need to get out of here now.
Agreed. Let's just hope whatever it is doesn't follow us. Imagine a world without chocolate. Terrifying, isn't it? Luckily, we owe our beloved cocoa fix to mosquitoes. Yes, you heard it right, mosquitoes. Here's the twist. The cocoa plant, the source of all chocolate, relies on a tiny midge, a cousin of the mosquito, to pollinate its flowers. Without these persistent pests, we wouldn't have chocolate bars, hot cocoa, or chocolate chip cookies. So, the next time you swat away a mosquito, remember, its tiny buzzing cousin is quietly playing Cupid to cocoa flowers, giving us, chocoholics, a sweet reason to appreciate the mischievous mosquito family. Chew on that. Language, English. Length, medium. Life is a lot like gardening. We reap what we sow. Plant positive seeds in the garden of your mind every day. Don't ignore the weeds either. Remove negative thoughts before they choke out your blooms. Cultivating skills, resilience, and good habits demands dedication and patience, just like watering and nurturing seeds. You might not see immediate results, but trust the process. Each proactive step sows a seed for future growth. As these seeds grow, so does your character, skills, and wisdom. So, don't hesitate to start planting today. This is your life garden. Make it flourish. Imagine a world hinged on numbers. Whoa, wait, that's our world, right? Here's a mind-boggling fact. Can you think of a number so massive, our universe falls short to contain it if written out? No, it's not infinity. It's Graham's number. Wait, it's just a number, right? Rewind a bit. Brace for impact. This number is so incredibly large, if you even attempted to envision its exact totality, your mind would implode from the sheer weight of information. Scary, huh? So, next time you say something is big, remember, it will never quite measure up to Graham's number. Imagine you're wandering in the vast wilderness of Antarctica. Suddenly, teeming with life, you're greeted by an overwhelming army of penguins? Yep, you heard that right. Unbelievable, isn't it? Amidst the miles of desolate, icy scenery, an astounding fact lurks. These cold-adapted birds outnumber humans in Antarctica. We're talking about a whopping 12 million penguins against an average of just about 1,000 humans. A fascinating showdown, isn't it? Penguins reigning supreme, ruling their frosty domain. So, next time you feel crowded, consider this chilly yet cheeky fact. You might just wish you were a penguin.
First up, the octopus, a bizarre sea creature with 3 hearts and blue blood. 2 hearts pump blood to their gills, and the third keeps their body going. Their blue blood comes from hemocyanin, a copper-based molecule perfect for cold, low-oxygen environments.
What's the oldest living thing on Earth? You might think it's a giant sequoia tree or a coral reef, but it's something even more surprising. Meet Pando, also known as the trembling giant, an enormous colony of aspen trees in Utah that's actually one single organism. Pando looks like a forest, but all these trees are connected by a single root system. And guess what? This organism is estimated to be around 80,000 years old. That's older than the pyramids, older than human civilization, and it's still growing today. Each tree is technically a stem of the same living organism, all sharing the same DNA. It's a living, breathing, ancient wonder that's quietly been around since the Ice Age. Incredible, right? In the glow of dawn, Emily, a stealthy wildlife photographer, ventured into the alluring Amazon rainforest. Her heart pounded hard in her chest, like tribal drums. Purpose? Click the elusive Firebird, a rare species of parrot known for its fiery colors. Suddenly, the forest fell silent. Motion in twilight's hush, a flutter of fiery feathers. The Firebird. Heart in her throat, she raised her camera. Out of nowhere, a torrential rainfall. Her camera unprotected. A moment's battle. The sight or the shot. She chose experience over capture. Soaked, she reveled in nature's spectacle with naked eyes engraved in her heart for...
In a quiet village by the sea, an old lighthouse stood, its light long extinguished. The villagers believed it was cursed, for ships often vanished in the misty water. One stormy night, a young girl named Lena, curious and brave, decided to climb the lighthouse, seeking the truth behind the legend. With each step, the wind howled louder, and shadows danced on the wall. At the top, Lena found an old man, the lantern keeper, holding a rusted, unlit lantern. "Why doesn't the light shine?" Lena asked, her voice trembling. The keeper's eyes, weary but kind, met hers. "The lantern can only be lit by one with a pure heart," he said. "It guides lost souls home, but it has been dark for many years." Determined, Lena took the lantern and with a deep breath whispered a wish. A spark ignited, and the lighthouse roared to life, its beam piercing the storm. In the distance, a ship appeared, its sails tattered but safe, guided home by the light. The keeper smiled, fading into the mist as the lantern's glow filled the room. Lena knew she had done more than light a beacon. She had brought hope back to the village, and the sea would never be dark again.
Get this, there's a giant cloud of alcohol floating in space. It's called Sagittarius B2, and it's located near the center of our galaxy, the Milky Way. This cloud is massive, about 1,000 times the size of our solar system, and it contains enough ethyl alcohol to fill 400 trillion pints of beer. But before you start planning an intergalactic party, remember, it's thousands of light years away and not exactly the kind you'd want to drink. Still, it's proof that the universe really knows how to mix things up. Imagine waking up in complete darkness. Suddenly, the realm of your dreams seems more plausible than your life. Let your mind wander, but don't wander too far, because the world has an astounding revelation for you. A creature that becomes its own lighthouse during those ebony hours. Meet the incredible firefly. This tiny insect produces light in its abdomen due to a chemical reaction. bioluminescence. No, it's not magic, it's sheer science, happening right there in our backyards on summer nights. They light up the night, setting themselves apart. And to think, in their brilliance, they are just looking for love. Astounding, isn't it? Did you know that Scotland's national animal is the unicorn? Yes, you heard that right. The unicorn has been a symbol of purity and power in Scotland for centuries. It's featured on the royal coat of arms and represents the nation's spirit of freedom and imagination. Who wouldn't want a mythical creature as their national emblem?